Hare Krishna. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Daya Karo More Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Daya Karo More Toma Bina Ke Dayalu Jagat Samsare Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Daya Karo More Patita Pavana Edu Tava Avatara Patita Pavana Edu Tava Avatara Moshama Patita Prabhu Napaibe Ara Mahaprabhu Nithyananda Premananda Sumukhi Mahaprabhu Nithyananda Premananda Kripavalo Kanakaro Omi Bolodoki Daya Karo Sitapati Advaita Gosai Daya Karo Sitapati Advaita Gosai Gava Kripa Bale Pani Chaitanya Nita Mahashano Sanatana Ruparabodhatha Bhatta Yuga Shri Jivaha Prabhu Lokanatha Bhatta Yuga Shri Jivaha Prabhu Lokanatha Daya Karo Shri Acharya Prabhu Srinivasa Daya Karo Shri Acharya Prabhu Srinivasa Ramachandra Samna Mange Dorotamadaasa Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Jaya Panchatattva Jaya Panchatattva Panchatattva Jaya Panchatattva Jaya Gauranita Jaya Gauranita Patita Pavana Gauranita Jaya Jaya Prabhupada Prabhupada Jaya Srila Jaya Jaya Gurudev Gurudev Jaya Srila Nitai Gaura Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Nitai Gaura Hari Kaliyugapan Shri Hari Nama Sankirtan Yajna Ki Jai Hare Krishna Mahamantra Ki Jai Nitai Gaura Premanande Om Ajnana-timirandasya Jnananjana-shalakaya Chakshurmilitam yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam yena bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamriyam Dadati Swapadamrikam Namo Mahabalaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namine Gauratishe Namaha Panchalatvatmakam Krishnam Bhaktarupa Swarupakam Bhaktavataram Bhaktakyam Namami Bhakta Shaktikam Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nithyananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिंहोभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि भक्त हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। जय जय श्री चैतन्य जय नित्यानंद जय अद्वैत चंद्र जय गौर भक्त वृंद। जय जय श्री चैतन्य जय नित्यानंद जय अद्वैत चंद्र जय गौर भक्त वृंद। जय जय श्री चैतन्य जय नित्यानंद जय अद्वैत चंद्र गौर भक्त वृंद। हरे कृष्ण। Hare Krishna. Felt as if someone's phone is ringing. Can you all hear me clearly? Yes. Thank you, Mike Prabhu. No, off ही करो उसको. Turn him off. And you all can turn on your videos. Okay. So we have, with the kind blessings of the Guru Parampara and the Lordships, we started this new Sri Chaitanya Charitamrta series. And last time was the introductory come the beginning class. And last time what we exactly did. Mangalacharan has three objectives. The first objective of Mangalacharan is called as Namaskara, to offer obeisances. Namaskara. You will all make notes, you will relish more. Background noise. Really? Still? It's still there? Lot of background noise. Yes, Prabhuji. Anyone has earphones? Hare Krishna. Now is it less? Okay. Still it's there.
Mic is on, I think. Maybe because of that.
I should remove this mic. Is it good now? Okay. So I should not be speaking with this.
Prabhuji, can you mute everyone else?
Prabhuji, it's still there.
No, this is not our noise. This is coming from someone else. Now it's gone? Actually, somebody turned off their mic. What's the noise out?
It is gone.
Hare Krishna. How is it now? Good? Okay. Actually, the noise was not coming because of me. It was somebody else who had turned on their microphone. I turned them off, right? Okay, so last time we were discussing Chaitanya Charitamrta and we discussed three aspects of Mangala Acharan. The first aspect of Mangala Acharan is called as Namaskara. Namaskar is where you offer obeisances. That is called as Namaskar. Namaskar. So the first and second shlokas of the first chapter of Chaitanya Charitamrta, that does the Namaskar. In the first shloka, we offered obeisances to the six elements. Vande Gurun, Isha Bhaktan, Ishan, Ishavatarakan, Tat Prakasham, Tat Shaktihi, Krishna Chaitanya Samantam. So these six tattvas we offered obeisances. So that is the first aspect of Namaskar. And again, the second verse was also Namaskar. To whom? To Gaur Nitai. So he had offered obeisances to Shri Shri Gaur Nitai, Shri Shri Gauranga Mahaprabhu and Nithyananda Prabhu ki Jai. So this was the first thing. That is called as Namaskara. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to mute everyone off because there is sound coming from all of your side. And whoever wants, they can raise their hand anytime to ask any question. There's no problem. You can raise hands, you can put it in the chat, absolutely no problem. Okay. The next thing that happened is Vastu Nirdesha. Vastu Nirdesh. That is the second aspect of Mangalacharana, which we discussed in verse number 3. That the same person, who is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu? Yes, the Brahman effulgence is Tanubha, the bodily effulgence. Who is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu? The same personality who is super soul in everybody's heart. The super soul is nothing but an expansion, Amsha Kala of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And who is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu? Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is that person who is Swayam Bhagavan. So that we studied in verse number 3. So this is called as Vastu Nirdesha. That means you are defining the objective. Who's the object of this book? What do you want to achieve after studying this book? Yes, we want to achieve Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So that is explained in Shloka number 3. The Shloka number 4, which we discussed last time, was actually called as Ashirvada, blessings. Anarpitam charim chirat karunaya avatirna kalau samarpayitum unnata jwala rasam swabhaktim shriyam. So Swabhakti, you do bhakti to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, what happens? You do Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's bhakti, you are going to attain Braj Prem. You get, make notes, you get Prem for Vrindavan, you get the Gopi Bhav. Yes. So that is something you achieve. And how? Hari Purata Sundara Dviti Kadamba Sandarpata Sada Hridaya Kandare Vastu Vasachirandana. So this aspect also was explained that, and this particular shloka, the fourth shloka, Unnata Ujjvala Ras, correct. This gives 3 external reasons why Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appeared. We will go in detail when we discuss that verse. Because each and every one of these verses of Mangalacharana, the first 14 verses, this will be elaborately explained in the whole Aadi Lila is nothing but explanation of one verse. So after this Mangalacharana is over, he takes one verse and he explains, elaborate. So when we go elaborately, we'll understand. So all of you can understand right now that there are 3 external reasons. See, Krishna appears for 3 reasons. We all know that. What is that? Paritranaya sadhunam, vinashaya cha dushkritam, dharma sansthapanarthaya sambhavami yuge yuge. So Krishna gives 3 reasons. But Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gives 3 external reasons and he gives 3 internal reasons. What are the 3 internal reasons? That is something we are going to be discussing in shloka number 5 and 6. Okay. We'll go to shloka number 5. So we have to start from shloka number 5. Yes, no, kuch boliye. Yeah. See, you'll have to be really attentive in these classes because zara nazar hati, there'll be durgatna gati. You'll not be able to make head or tail out of it. So be very attentive. And if you pay attention, you're focused, you'll be able to benefit a lot from this class. So all of you can remove Chaitanya Charitamrta Aadi Lila, shloka number 5. We all will recite together. Radha Krishna Pranaya Vikritir Ladini Shakti Rasmad Ekatmanau Api Bhuvi Pura Deha Vedam Gatau Chaitanyakyam Prakatamaduna Tadvayam Chaityamaptam Radha Bhavadyuti Suvalitam Naumi Krishna Swarupam. Hare Krishna. So this is the shloka which gives the internal reasons, the 3 internal reasons why Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appeared. So let's understand the meaning of this shloka. Radha Krishna Pranaya Vikriti. Yes. So Radha and Krishna, Pranaya means it's an advanced stage of love. And Vikriti is transformation. So the transformation of the loving potency of Radha and Krishna. Yes. So there, Vikritihi Ladini Shaktir Asmat. So this is all the aspects of, see, Radha Krishna's loving affairs are not affairs of this world. They are Ladini Shakti Rasmat. So they are not the manifestation of external energy, the Maya Shakti. In this world, a boy and girl are having their affair. That is an effect transformation of what? Maya. On the other hand, the affairs between Radha and Krishna, we need to understand that they are not the manifestation of Maya Shakti. Some people come to temple, they see deities of Radha Krishna and boyfriend and girlfriend. They say, "Hum dono, वैसे वो दोनों, वैसे हम दोनों." What is wrong? Huh? Now some boys come and say, Krishna had so many girlfriends. I'm just having only one. So people come and try to justify in so many different ways. भगवान की इतनी सारी थी, मेरी एक है तो प्रॉब्लम है क्या? What is wrong? So people speak like that. So you need to understand that is Maya Shakti Vikrita. On the other hand, this is Ladini Shakti Asmat. So this is pure pastime, pure spiritual pastime of Ladini Shakti, the spiritual potency of Krishna. Yes, that is the first thing that is mentioned. Actually, Ekatmano, this Radha and Krishna, they are not two different people. They are one. वो एक ही हैं. Ekatmano api bhuvi. So they wanted to experience the pleasure. As a result, bhuvi pura deha bhedam gatau. What they did, deha bhedo. They accepted two different bodies as Radha, Krishna, male potency, female potency, Adi Purusha, Adi Prakriti. Yes, Krishna is Adi Purusha, Radharani is Adi Prakriti. So they expanded into two bodies, Deha Bhedam Gato. Why? Yes, for Pranaya Vikritir, to have this loving pastime. But originally they were one. Radha Krishna, Eka Atma Dui Dehadhari, Anyonya Vilase Rasa Asvadanapuri. In order to have this loving pastimes, in order to have this exhibition of this Ladini Shakti, they are one, but they manifested two bodies. Okay? So now the same two people, Vahi do log, Radha and Krishna, who are actually one but have become two, they both have again become one. Chaitanyakham Pakatam Aduna. So they are called as Chaitanya. Got it? They are called as Chaitanya. Who again, दो पहले एक था, दो बन गए और दो फिर से एक के रूप में आए हैं. चैतन्याख्यम प्रकटम. So they have appeared as Chaitanyakyam adhuna, right now. So sometimes Prabhupada used to say, just 500 years back, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appeared. And people used to get bewildered. Are 500 years back? You are talking adhuna just now? Of course, this literature is written by Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami, so he writes adhuna. But even for us, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is very recent phenomenon. His appearance is a very recent phenomenon. Because compared to the history of this entire universe, 500 years is nothing. It kuch bhi nahi hai. It is absolutely nothing. So this sloka even holds true right now. Adhuna, Chaitanyakhyam. Akhyam is called as. So they are called as Chaitanya now. Radha Krishna are called as Chaitanya. Chaitanyakhyam. Prakatam. Prakat hue hai. Adhuna. Right now. Right now. Tadvayam cha ekyam. Tadvayam. Bodo. Tadvayam. Radha Krishna. Tadvayam cha ekyam. Ek ke roop mein. Aptam. Yes, Aptam. They have obtained. So what has happened? So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is who? He is Radha. From Radharani, what has he taken? Actually, he's a thief. Krishna is thief, right? Yes, Krishna क्या चोरी करते हैं? गोपियों का कपड़ा चोरी कर लिया. That means he took away the ahankar. He steals makhan. He steals butter from the elderly gopis. He steals the heart of his devotees of Vrindavan. Mano Hari, we call. Hari means thief only. Correct? And now what he has stolen, abhi Radharani se chori kar liya. Kisne? Krishna ne. What did he steal right now? Radha Bhava. He stole her devotional bhava, her devotional ecstasies, her devotional sentiments. Usko chori kar diya. Radha Bhava, Dyuti. He also stole her splendor. Yes, her splendor. That means her color. What is the color of Krishna? Shyama. So once Prabhupada was in America, he said, he was in Africa. And when he was in Africa, South Africa, there he said Krishna is black. All the South Africans began to clap and whistle. But Prabhupada said, not like you. कृष्ण काले लेकिन तेरी तरह नहीं. ये श्याम सुंदर. श्याम सुंदर. Correct? But now Chaitanya is not black. Why? Because he's stolen the not only the sentiments, the devotional ecstasies and bhava, radha, bhava, duty, but duty also. Duty means her complexion. That is why he is also golden in color. He's called the golden avatar. The golden avatar in the iron age. Correct? Duty, suvalitam. Yes. So he has stolen her wonderful complexion. Yada, bhava, duti, suvalitam. He's endowed with that. Naumi. So Naumi matlab namami. Naumi means namaskar karta hu. So this is also in one sense namaskar again. Naumi, Krishna Swarupam. So he's actually Krishna. He has stolen Radharani's two things, bhava and duty. Her devotional sentiments, her ecstasies and her color. उनका कलर चोरी कर लिया कृष्ण. देखा सबसे चोरी करते भगवान कुछ ना कुछ. And then he becomes Chaitanya. So in one sense, because he has the bhava, Suvarna Varna, correct. He has the bhava of Radharani, he is also called as. Because a person is called a person based on not only his characteristics, but his form, but his characteristics also both. So characteristics of Radharani and form of Krishna. So he's Krishna himself who stolen Radha Bhava Duti Swalitam. This adopted. So this is what we understand. So this gives the three internal reasons. Don't worry, what are the three internal reasons? We'll tell you when we discuss. We are just discussing what is the shloka. The next one. The next shloka is also about the internal reasons. We'll go ahead. Together. Radha Shri Radhaya Pranaya Mahima Ki Drisho Vanaiva Swadyo Yena Bhuta Madhurima Ki Drisho Vamadiya Saukyam Chasya Mat Anubhavata Ki Drisham Meti Lobhat Tadbhavadhyas Samajani Sachi Garbha Sindhu Harina Hindu. See, God has everything. जिसके पास सब कुछ है वही भगवान है. We say that, right? Yes, he has beauty, he has fame, he has wealth, all knowledge, all renunciation, सब कुछ है. जिसके पास सब कुछ है वो भगवान, और जिसके पास कुछ भी नहीं है वो जीवा आत्मा. He has to depend on Bhagwan. But still, my dear friends, there is one thing that Bhagwan does not have. Huh? What is this, Prabhuji? You're changing the philosophy. No, I'm telling you the truth. There is one thing that even Bhagwan doesn't have. What is that? What is that? The experience of bhakti. What it means to be a bhakta. What it means to be a devotee. What devotees are having so much of bhav. So once Krishna tried that, what did Krishna do? Krishna became a Vatapatra Shai. He was sleeping on the Vatapatra as a small baby. Kararavinde Padaravindam Padaravinde Viniveshayantam Vatasya Patrasya Puteshayanam Balam Mukundam Manasasmarami. This comes in the Markandeya Purana. So he was sleeping. Kararavinde Padaravindam. He took his hand with his leg. He took his leg in his hands. And Mukharavinde Viniveshayanta, and he put that in his leg. Usually we've seen babies sucking thumb of their hand, but you never find babies sucking the thumb of their leg. So here is Balam Mukundam, Krishna sucking the thumb of his leg. Karke. Why? Are ye bhakti log mere lotus feet. Why? Why are these people after my lotus feet? What is there in this lotus feet? Aisa kya hai that people want to taste nectar from my lotus feet? I also want to taste. मैं टेस्ट करके देखता हूँ. So भगवान tried that. फिर भी कुछ ज्यादा समझ में नहीं आया उनको. He didn't understand much about that lotus feet. So Shri Radhaya Pranaya Mahima Kidrisho Vanaiva. This Radharani who is there, yes, what is the greatness of our love? इतना great क्या है उसके प्रेम के बाद? So much so that people appreciate her so much, and I spontaneously get attracted to her love. Bhakti has 6 lakshanas. Kleshagni, Shvada, Moksha Gunakrit, Sandrananda Visheshatma, Krishna Akarshani and Slurlabha. So Bhakti is one of the characteristics is Krishna Akarshani. Bhakti is that which attracts even Krishna. Krishna is all attractive. But Radharani's Bhakti is attracting me also towards her. Why? ऐसा क्या है उसमें? I want to find out. Yes, this was one of the reasons. Svadyo yena adbhuta badrima kidrisho. Kidrisho means what is that? What is that adbhuta madhurima? What is that sweet experience that she is experiencing? कि मेरी भक्ति छोड़ के और कुछ नहीं करती. She doesn't want anything. Sometimes you've seen people. There are some people, I know, 2-3 of them, who eat only dalia khichdi in their life. 3 time prasad khate हैं, लेकिन क्या? Dalia khichdi. Why? Because they are not in love with dalia khichdi. Because they have diet restrictions. Doctor ने बोला है कि दलिया खिचड़ी छोड़ के कुछ और खाओगे तो you're gonna be really sick, man. So better you eat only dalia khichdi. So people are not eating dalia khichdi out of love. दलिया आज क्या है प्रसाद? दलिया खिचड़ी. कल क्या है? दलिया खिचड़ी. परसों क्या था? दलिया खिचड़ी. कल क्या बनेगा? दलिया खिचड़ी. दलिया खिचड़ी. दलिया. Their whole life is दलिया खिचड़ी. Yes, no variety also. वही carrot, वही beans, right? That is the only thing they eat. Daliya khichdi. Why? Because they are undergoing treatment. Especially people who go for such hodal treatment, Ayurvedic treatment, very painful process. They have time also. Kab pina hota hai. Just like we have time for chanting, they have time for drinking their milk and taking the hodal powder. Time rehta hai. It's not that they are in love with it. But Radharani ko, you offer her anything, she will not accept it. She will only accept Krishna. She only wants Krishna. She only wants to taste that sweet of Krishna. No other sweet. You give gulab jamun, अरे सुनते ना पानी आ गया. Gulab jamun, rasmalai, rasgulla. So we hear all this jalebi with rabdi, malpua rabdi. Bro, people looking at, they're all started looking at me. Tu kab khila rahe ho batao? So we hear this sweet, we are like, wow, we have gone crazy already. But Srimati Radharani only and only wants one item. Because that is the only sweet she loves to take. That is the only item she wants to relish. Nothing else gives her pleasure. Why? Ye na adbhuta. This is so amazing. अरे लाइफ में सब कुछ कितने सारे चीजें. There are so many sweets, but only Krishna. And even in this world, we get bored with one sweet. है ना? रोज सिर्फ गुलाब जामुन खाएगा तो that becomes normal. That becomes very normal. It becomes regular. But she never ever gets bored with this particular sweet, supreme sweetness. Saukhyam cha asyam mad anubhavata kidrisham veti lobhat. Yes. What kind of that rich she gets, that beautiful kind of lobha, usko lobh hota hai. Kidrisham, what is that kind of extreme desire to have my realization, that she has my realization of my sweetness. Madhurat, my madhurya, my sweetness, mad anubhavata, my experience. Kidrisham veti lobhat. Why she has that particular laulyam, that lobha? How is that? Especially when people want in this world inspiration, motivation. As coach, some people say, देखिए मेरा बेटा नालायक है, एकदम नालायक व्यक्ति, पैसा वैसा कुछ कमाता नहीं, सिर्फ आवारागर्दी करता रहता है. This fellow is not interested in any kind of business, money making. This fellow, all he's caring about is just eating, sleeping and roaming around with friends. इसको थोड़ा जिम्मेदार बनाइए. Make him a little responsible, please. Then not say, ठीक है, कोई बात नहीं. The gentleman will say, I go for business every morning. इसको मेरे business में भेज दीजिए. He will see me how passionate I am about work. And by seeing the passion that I have for work, that fellow will also develop passion. उसको भी passion जागृत हो जाएगा. And he will also probably become responsible. So like that people say, वैसे लोग बोलते हैं, right? उसको भी responsible करेंगे. We'll make that person responsible. Similarly, here, Srimati Radharani's lobha for Krishna is so contagious. Whoever associates with her, everyone becomes Krishna lobhi, mad for Krishna and greedy for Krishna. And this kind of greed is glorified in Shastras. Because without such greed, one cannot purchase Krishna prem. Shri Krishna rasa bhavitam atihi kriyatam api kutopi labhyate tatra laulyam maulyam ekalam janma kotir sukritir na labhyate. Krishna prem. अरे कृष्ण प्रेम चलो जाके अमेजोन पे खरीदते कृष्ण प्रेम, वी विल ऐड अमेजोन पे जाके वी विल परचेस कृष्ण प्रेम. कितना डॉलर? या कितना? हाउ मच? प्लीज टेल मी. इट डजंट कम, इट डजंट, कांट कोट द प्राइस. ठीक है, कहां मिलता है? फिजिकली जाना पड़ेगा. आई एम विलिंग टू गो फिजिकली. इफ आई कांट ऑर्डर ऑनलाइन इन दिस पैंडेमिक टाइम wearing 3-4 masks, I am willing to go physically and purchase कृष्ण प्रेम. बताओ किधर है? Where is it? Yes, it's where is it? I want to purchase. How much should I pay? Even Janma Koti Sukriti, what to speak of wealth that you have earned for Koti Koti Janma, the Sukriti, the Punya that you have earned for crores and crores of birth. If you take that and give it and give me the Krishna Prem, nahi milega, sorry, not available. We don't want. It is only and only transcendental excessive greed. Tatra laulyam. Laulyam means greed. We are greedy for Krishna. तभी जाके वो कृष्ण प्रेम मिलेगा, वरना नहीं मिलेगा. And that kind of greed is very much prevalent in excessive quantity in Srimati Radharani, and she continuously, anyone who associated, just come in contact with her, she will distribute that greed. That greed is available, but we have to be greedy for that greed also. हम जाके वहां पे greed दिखाएंगे, तब जाके we will get that. Just like how many of you seen bhikaris, beggars? Yeah, we all seen beggars. सबने देखा है. And when does a beggar, imagine beggar comes with the beggar, hey, निकाल चल 100 का नोट, 100 का नोट निकाल रख, hey 500 निकाल रख. Beggar is showing such kind of arrogance. Hey, क्या रे? You call yourself beggar, you don't have the mood of beggar, will not give you. You think too much of yourself. Be little humble, will give. And on the other hand, somebody beggar. Sir, please दे दे, अल्लाह के नाम पे दे दे बाबा. Please give up. वो भूखे, बच्चे भूखे. Like that, so they cry like this, they plead, they show humility, dainyata. They're rolling their right hand, left hand, they're rolling on their belly and showing, देखो हड्डी हो गया. They bring their kids, देखो बच्चे कैसे खिलाएगा, दूध के लिए नहीं पैसा. So when they see that, then compassion develops in the heart. चलो दे देते इसको, let's give something. So similarly, we also have to beg. So unless we actually beg, we cannot get the mercy. जाके भगवान सुख संपत्ति घर आवे कष्ट मिटे तन का चल जल्दी. We behave like that with Lord. Lord is not even, he'll overlook. He's not interested. So we need that begging mood. And that mood is something that we are seeing in Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He's come to teach us how to become beggars. You give a begging bowl and chalo, kripa ke liye bhik mango, chalo. तो तद भाव्याढ़ समय जनी सच्ची गर्भ सिद्धौ हरिदौ. Hari Indu. That Lord Krishna is like an Indu. Indu means moon. Yes, she's come like a moon. Sachi Garbha. So he has taken birth from the womb of Sachi Mata. Yes, Sachi Mata. So he has taken birth. So Sachi Mata is, her womb is compared to ocean, Sindhu, Samudra. Because moon appeared from where? Moon actually appeared from Samudra Manthan. Samudra Manthan ke samay pe moon. That's why people love the moon. Nobody can stare at the sun. Sun ko dekh ke koi nahi rehta. Okay, oh, sun is so beautiful, so nice. No, but people love to see the moon. They look at the moon and they have all their imaginations. You all know better what kind of imaginations people have. So moon is very beautiful. And people have watching the moon. But the moon appeared from the milk ocean. So Sachi Garbha is compared to Sindhu, that ocean of milk. And after thorough churning means what? Tapasya, Bhakti. After the thorough churning that she underwent, Samudra Manthan se utpann hua na? When Manthan happened, lot of mehnat, you can read the chapter. Lot of mehnat gayi thi, uske baad jo hai, Indu appeared from Sindhu. Indu appeared from Sindhu. The moon appeared from the Garbha like Sindhu. Who's that moon? Hari. Gaura Hari. Yes. So this was the glory of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, especially about his reasons why he came. Internal reasons, the very confidential reason. Just like sometimes people come to meet me and they come, Prabhuji, we have some question in Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam. So they come for that. They talk to me for 1.5 hours. The question about Bhagavad Gita they ask is 5 minutes. बस अंदर की बात कुछ और थी. They wanted to say something else. फिर हार्ट बाहर आते उसके बाद. प्रभु जी एक्चुअली ना I came for something else. एक्चुअली ना प्रभु जी I wanted to. बहुत प्रॉब्लम है लाइफ में. भगवत गीता भागवत ये सब आता है आपको. You know, आपका क्लास सुनते हैं आ जाता है. But real problem we are suffering. This. In company there are a lot of issues. बॉस के साथ घर पे भी issues है. So they slowly start revealing. मन में भी issues है. So बात कुछ और होती है. They come and ask Prabhuji some doubts from Bhagavad Gita. Then I understand it. So there are some external reasons of meeting and there are some internal reasons to meet also. Similarly, in Mahaprabhu's external and internal reasons, we are going to be dedicated chapters of it. We are going to be discussing in that. So now coming to the second object of worship. The first was Gauranga. The second is Nithyananda. So we are going to be discussing about Nithyananda Prabhu also. Wow, what a shloka. This is an amazing shloka. Together. Sankarshana karanato yashayi garbhodashayi chapayoptishayi sheshasya yasyam shakalasa nitya nandakhya rama sharanam mamastu. Hare Krishna. So what is Nithyananda Prabhu? The Nithyananda Tattva is described here. First of all, he is saying Mahasankarshana. Mahasankarshana is there in the spiritual world. Number one. Second, Karana Toyashayi. He is Mahavishnu, who stays in, who is also called as Karana Udakashayi. Karana means the causal, means material world. The causal. Udaka means waters. Shayi means the sote. Hamari tarah nahi, Yog Nidra. So he is called Karana Udakashayi, Mahavishnu. And from each of Mahavishnu's sweat pores come out one ocean. So sorry, one universe comes out. And in each universe he expands as Garbhodakashayi. So Garbhodashayi. And in each Garbhodakashayi Vishnu is there in every universe. And in every universe, Krishna further, the Garbhodakashayi Vishnu expands into every particle in the universe. He is called as Kshirodakashayi or Payodhishayi. Paya means water, Paya means milk, and Shir also means milk. That's why we say Shir se wo Kheer ho gaya, Kheer. Actually, it's Kshira. Kheer. Kheer means milk. Kshira is different. That is halwa. Halwa in Bengal they call, in Marathi they call it Shira. But actually the Kheer, which we say, Kshira, is any milk preparation. Or it's also called Paya. So in South India they call it Payasam. Means milk sweet. Payasam. Okay? So that's why I said Chaitanya Charitamrta is going to be very sweet experience. At least for the ears. It's not for tongue. कान के लिए अच्छा स्वीट एक्सपीरियंस हो गया. इतने सारे स्वीट का नाम सुनेंगे राइट. सुन के एंजॉय करो. Payodhishayi, who sleeps in the milk ocean. Another thing, he also has Shesha. Sheshnag bhi hai. Shesham Sayat. So all these Sankarshan, Mahavishnu, Garbhodakashayi Vishnu, Kshirodakashayi Vishnu, Sheshasya. All these are what? Amsa Kala. Expansion of the expansions is called Amsa Kala. Kiske? Nithyananda of Nithyananda Prabhu. So you can imagine how great is this? How great is this Nithyananda Prabhu? Nithyananda Rama. He's called Rama. Why is called Rama? Yes, because Nithyananda is Rama only. Just like Krishna is Chaitanya, Balaram is Nithyananda. Say, Rajendra Nandana Jai Shachi Sutta Hoilo Jai Balarama Hoilo Nitai Balarama Hoilo Nitai. This comes in that bhajan. Hari Hari Bifale Janam Gavaino. So in that particular bhajan, it says that Sachi Sutta kaun bane? Krishna. Brajendra Nandan became Shachi Sutta. And similarly, Balaram became Nitai. So it's called as Nithyananda Rama. Rama. What is the meaning of Ram? Ramaiti iti Rama. One who is enjoying is called Rama. And actually, Nithyananda Prabhu is also an enjoyer. He is not a Jivatma. He is an enjoyer. Nithyananda Ramam. Sharanam Mama Astu. I would like to. Mama Astu. I will become Sharanam. I will surrender unto this great personality of Nithyananda Rama ki Jai. So that is this shloka about Nithyananda Rama. Don't worry, one shloka, it's going to explain. We are going to take one word and elaborate. This is just introduction. Next, the second. Now the 8, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. All shlokas speak about Nithyananda Prabhu. All of these shlokas are glorifying only Nithyananda Prabhu. Next. Mayatite vyapi vaikunthaloke Purnaishwarya Shri Chaturvyuha Madhye Rupam Yasyodbhati Sankarshanabhyam Tam Shri Nithyananda Ramam Prapadye. Mayatite. Mayatite means Maya ka atit. Beyond Maya. There is what? Vaikunthaloke vyapi. There is a Vaikuntaloka. That means beyond this material realm, beyond this material world, there is Vaikuntaloke. And there, what is there? Chatur Vyuha Madhye. Chaturvyuhas are Vasudev, Sankarshan, Pradyumna, Anirudh. Vasudev, Sankarshan, Pradyumna, Anirudh. Chaturvyuha. The same Chaturvyuha appear in Treta Yuga as Ram, Lakshman, Bharat, Shatrughna. Chaturvyuhas. So they are called Chaturvyuha. So Chaturvyuhas are Purna Ishwarya. They have full opulence. Yasya Yasyaodbhati Sankarshanabhyam. So in that, Sankarshan, who is aspect of Chaturvyuha, yes, Sankarshana. We need to understand that that particular Sankarshana in the Chaturvyuha, Vasudev, Sankarshan, Pradyumna, Anirudh, in Madhye, in log mein, Rupam Yasyodbhavati Sankarshanabhyam. So Sankarshan jo hai, khas karke, Tam Nithyananda Ramam Prapadye. So especially that Sankarshan form is Nithyananda Ram. So is Sankarshan Tattva, Balram, yes, Nithyananda, Lakshman, they are all identical with Sankarshan, Mahasankarshan. So I am glorifying that Sankarshan form. Yes. Next. Sankarshan is glorified. Maya Bharta Janda Sangha Shrayanga Shete Sakshat Karanam Bodhi Madhye Yasyai Kamshasi Puman Adi Devas Tam Shri Nithyananda Ramam Prapadye. Maya Bharta. Maya Bharta means he's master of Maya. Master of Maya. And also, he is master of Aja Anda Sangha. That means there are so many universe. Anda is universe. Mahabharata also starts like that. Mahabharata speaks about a golden egg. Brahma Anda. Anda means egg. Brahma means great. It's a great egg. What is the color of that egg? Golden in color. It speaks about the golden egg. And everyone is happy. Wareva. Kaun sa murgi deti hai golden egg? So people are interested to understand. Are, kaun si murgi hai? Which is that hen who gives that golden egg? Oh, come on. So Vyasdeva has attracted everyone's attention. Come, I'll tell you what is the golden egg. That golden egg is called Brahmanda. It comes from Karanodakshaya Vishnu. उसी प्रकार से यहाँ पे ब्रह्मांड के बारे में it's called as बृहत अज अंड संघ. Ashraya. All these Brahmandas, which are countless practically, they take ashray of that master. Yes. Shete Sakshat Karanambodhi Madhye. So that particular person is sleeping in the Karana Ambudhi. Ambudhi means water. Karana means caution, which means material world. Karanambudhi Madhye. So in that Karana ocean, he's sleeping Madhye, that Marathi मध्ये पण असंच सांगतात मध्ये त्याच्यामध्ये आहे. It is inside that or it is within that. You see, same language. Yasyaika Amsha, but that person is also Amsha. He is nothing but part and parcel of whom? Shri Nithyananda Ramam Ampapadde. So Shri Puman Adi Devas. Yes. Adi is Karanodakshaya Vishnu is called Adi Deva. Why you know? He is called Adi Deva because he is the first Purusha incarnation. In material world, he is the first Purusha. So material world, he is the first Purusha. In spiritual world, Krishna is the first Purusha. Go in the Madi Purusha. But in material world, Karanodakshaya Vishnu is the first Purusha. That is why he is called as Adi Deva or the Adi Purusha. But he is also Yasya Eka Amsha. He is just one of the Amsha of whom? Shri Nithyananda Ramam Aham Prapadye. Next. Yasyamsha amsha shrila garbo dashayi yannabi abjam loka sanghata nalam lokasrashtu sutika dhama dhatos tam Shri Nithyananda Ramam prapadye. See, last sloka was Yasya Amsha. Yasya Eka Amsha, insignificant portion. But this sloka talk about Yasya Amsha Amsha. That means expansion of expansion. Yasya Amsha Amsha, what is his name? Srila Garbhodashayi. Now the Karunadakshayi Vishnu expands into every universe as Garbhodashayi. Garbha. Universe is also called as Garbha. Hiranya Garbha. So he expands as the person in the womb. गर्भ तो गर्भ में अंदर जाते हैं और उधर पानी डाल के सो जाते हैं. So he sweats, actually perspires. Again, his perspiration is not like our perspiration. Our perspiration, we take bath. Yes, after we perspire, we have to go and take bath. Otherwise, we become muchi. But Lord's perspiration is transcendental sweat. After he sleeps in that. Yes, so jate. So Yasyamsha Amsha Srila Garbhodashayi Yan Nabi, from whose navel, kya comes? Abjam, a lotus comes. And that lotus becomes Loka Sangata Nalam, the entire 14 planetary systems, Loka Sangata, that rests on that particular lotus which springs from the navel of Garbhodakashayi Vishnu. And that the lotus where the flower opens, there Brahmaji sits. The leaf of the lotus is Bhumandala, where we are sitting. Lokasrashtu Sutika Dhama. Sutika Dhama means birthplace of who? Lokasrashtu, Brahma, is that particular lotus. But who is the source of that? Tam Shri Nithyananda Ramam Shara Aham Prapatti. So we go and take shelter of the Nithyananda Ram, who is the source of Garbhodakashayi Vishnu. So that is mentioned. Next look. Yasyamsha Amsha Amsha Paramatma Kilanam Poshta Vishnur Bhati Dukadhi Sayi Shauni Bharta Yat Kala Sopyanantas Tam Shri Nithyananda Ramam Prapadye. Now the third one is Yasya Amsha Amsha Amsha. Yasya Amsha is who? Aadi Deva, Karunadakshayi Vishnu. Yasya Amsha Amsha is who? Garbhodakashayi Vishnu. Yasya Amsha 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 is who? Dugdhabdi Shayi. Dugdha means again milk. Abdi means water. That means it is milk. Never think that it's milk mixed with water. That we get in today's world. Milka Abdi means ocean of milk. Usme pani kitna percentage hai? 0. There is no water. It is called ocean of milk. Abdi means ocean. So it's a watery body, but it's pure milk. There is no milavat. Yes, so Dugdhabdi Shayi Paramatma Kilanam. So this person, he's having two roles. One is there is a Shir Sagar. Shir Sagar is above Dhruvaloka and below Maharloka. There is a 1 lakh square miles island. Yes, 1 lakh square miles island above the Dhruvaloka, below the Maharloka, which is called as Shir Sagar. And that is where this personality is staying as a person. That is his headquarters. But along with his headquarters, he has multiple units. And he stays in two more places. What is the other place? First is Paramatma Kilam. Paramatma Kilana means he is there as Paramatma in everyone's heart. That person is also Shirodakshaya Vishnu. And number 2, Poshtaha Vishnur Bhati. He is there everywhere in every single speck. In air particle, in wall particle, he is everywhere. We say God is everywhere. No? Between the atoms also, yes. He is inside the atom, between the atoms, and every place. So he is maintaining. He is maintaining everything. Shauni Bharta. He is also holding the earth. Yat Kala Saha Api Ananta Sheshanaga. Who is holding the earth? Actually, the Bhumandal is held by Ananta Shesh. Ananta Shesh holds the earth. Actually, the earth is what we stay, place where we stay is called Bhukhanda or Bharatkhanda. Bharatkhanda is one part of Bharatvarsha. Bharatvarsha is one part of Jambudvipa. Jambudvipa is one part of Bhumandala, 1 out of 7 parts. Yes, those of you who want to see Srimad Bhagavata 5th canto, I have given thorough drawings and explanation. You can see there. So there, over there, Bhumandal is actually held by 8 Diggajas. There are 8 elephants. Diggaj bolte hain usko. Dig means direction, 8 directions. Gaj means elephants. They are holding the Bhumandal on their heads. And the Diggajas are held by Ananta Shesh. So that Sheshnag is also Yat Kala Sopi Anantas, Ananta Shesha. He's Shesh, why he's called Shesh? Because he's the only one who remains in the universe. Wohi iklote bach jate. When the entire universe is destroyed, he's the only person there. That's why Shesh, jo bach jate usko Shesh bolte hain. And he's Ananta also. His name is Ananta. So Ananta Shesha. Tam Shri, he is also what? He is one portion. He is one portion of Karunadaksha Vishnu. Matlab Amsha, 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 Amsha. Of whom? Shri Nithyananda Ramam Prapadye. What else? Next. Yasyamsha Amsha Shaha Shri Lagarbodashayi Yannabhyabjam Loka Sanghatanal. Okay, this we have finished. I'm sorry, I went back. Why soch raha tha? Why I went back? 12th. Next, we have to go ahead. So now what has happened till now, from 7th shloka to 11th shloka, is explanation about Nithyananda Ram. Nithyananda Ram. But there is one more great personality who is also Prabhu. There are 3 Prabhus. Chaitanya Prabhu, Nithyananda Prabhu and Advaita Prabhu. These 3 are called Prabhus. Out of these 3 Prabhus, one is called Mahaprabhu. Who is Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So there are 2 Prabhus and 1 Mahaprabhu. 3 Prabhus. Correct? So now this is explanation, the next 2 shlokas. Shloka number 12 and 13 will explain about Advaita Tattva. Advaita Tattva means Advaita Acharya Prabhus. Beautifully. Mahavishnur Jagatkarta Mayaya Srijatyadaha Tasyavatara Evayam Advaita Acharya Ishwaraha. Hari Bol. So that Mahavishnu you heard about, Mahavishnu. Yes, हमने सुना था ना अभी. Mahavishnu is Jagatkarta. Actually, he is the person who creates all universes from his body. That is why he is Jagatkarta. He creates the entire material universe. अगर महाविष्णु नहीं है, तो universes नहीं होंगे. Universes नहीं होंगे, तो material world कैसे होगा? तो ये माया यह सृजति. This Maya Jagat, this particular material world is called Maya Jagat or Daivi Dhama. So this Daivi Dhama, who creates? Mahavishnu. Jagatkarta. He is called Jagatkarta. Maya Srajati Adaha. Tasya Avatara Eva. So that person, this personality is Avatar of Mahavishnu. Who is that? Ayam Advaita Acharya Ishwaraha. He is also Ishwar. And he is called as Advaita Acharya. So Advaita Acharya Prabhu. Yes, Advaita Acharya. So now one may have a question. Okay, why is he called Advaita and why is he called Acharya? So उनका नामकरण क्यों ऐसा किया गया है? So about that next shloka will explain. So we understood who is Advaita Acharya. He is Mahavishnu. Yes, incarnation of Mahavishnu. Advaitam Harina Advaitat Acharyam Bhakti Samshanat Bhaktavataram Isham Advaita Acharyam Ashraye. See, we need to understand that Advaitam Hari, he is not different from Hari. Yes, Karunadaksha Vishnu is Hari only. And he is not different from Hari, so he is called Advaita. Jo alag nahi. Advaita. Dvaita means 2, separate. Advaita means who is one only. He is same as Hari. So he is called Advaita. Bhakti Shamshanat. And because he will expand Bhakti, he will preach about Bhakti, he will be called as Acharya. So Acharya means who is a preacher of Bhakti. So right now what he has come? Ishantam Bhakta Avataram. He has come as Bhakta Avatar. Bhakti Avatar mein aaye hain. He has taken an incarnation as his devotee. We say na Pancha Tattvatmakam Krishnam Bhakta Rupa Swarupakam Bhakta Avataram Bhaktakhyam Namami Bhakta Shaktikam. So who are these 5? Pancha Tattva. Yes, Pancha Tattvatmakam Krishnam. Krishnam is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Yes. Bhaktas Rupa Swarupakam. Swarupa is Bhakta Rupa. Krishna is Bhakta Rupa. That is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Bhakta Rupa is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Bhakta Swarupa is Nithyananda Prabhu. Bhakta Avatar is Advaita Prabhu. Yes. Bhakta Shakti is Gadadhar Pandit. Panchatattvatmakam Krishnam Bhakta Rupa. Bhakta Rupa is actually Srivas. Srivas Pandit is Bhakta Rupa. Is personification of devotee. Srivas Pandit. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also comes as Krishna, also comes as Bhakta Rupa. But Bhakta Rupa is our Srivas Pandit. So Bhakta Avataram Isham Tam Advaita Acharyam Ashray. We take shelter of Advaita Acharya. Also known as a devotee. Bhaktakyam is actually, Bhaktakyam is Srivas Pandit. Bhaktakyam is Srivas Pandit. He is called as a devotee. Bhaktakyam. Next, anyway, it was coming next. Panchatattvatmakam Krishnam Bhakta Rupa Swarupakam Bhakta Avataram Bhaktakyam Namami Bhakta Shaktikam. So this Bhaktakyam is Srivas Pandit. Bhakta Avataram is Advaita Acharya. Bhakta Shakti is Gadadhar Pandit. Bhakta Swarupakam is our Nithyananda Prabhu. And Krishnam, Bhakta Rupa is actually Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So these are the Panchatattva. Panchtattvas. And each Panchtattva will represent one Tattva. We will discuss it. Panchtattvas are also described in detail in Chaitanya in Lord Chaitanya in 5 forms. That will be the chapter. So Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu himself, he represents the Rasa Tattva. Nithyananda Prabhu represents the Prema Tattva. Advaita Prabhu represents the Pancharatriki Tattva. Don't worry, we'll elaborately discuss all this. Srivas Thakur, he represents the Bhakti Tattva. And Gadadhar Pandit, whose Bhakti Shakti represents the Bhava Tattva. So these are the Panchatattvas, 5 Tattvas. Rasa Tattva, there is Prema Tattva, there is Pancharatriki Tattva, there is Bhava Tattva, and there is Bhakti Tattva. So 5 Tattvas are Panch Tattvas. Right? So elaborately there is discussion about all. So this is only intro. So after 14, now these 14 are the Mangalacharan, based on this the entire Adi Lila is based upon. Krishna's Kaviraj Pad will explain his entire Adi Lila based on these 14 shlokas. So that is why 14 Mangalacharan. So this forms the invocation prayers of the entire Chaitanya Charitamrta. And can imagine how prayers are so important that he is dedicated almost 9 chapters. Yes, 9 chapters just for explaining these 14 shlokas. Can you imagine? That is half of Adi Lila. So much. Madhya Lila is bulkier. Madhya Lila is bulkier. Adi Lila is also extensive. And so Antya Lila is also extensive, but Adi Lila's half part is dedicated for just prayers. To explain what prayers he has done. Varna will never understand the meaning of this prayers. And that is why Adi Lila is philosophy. Anyone who studies the first part of the philosophy of Adi Lila will never ever have philosophical deviation. There are some people who fall, many people fall down. But because of not knowing philosophy, one will never fall down. If you clearly know this Adi Lila. That's why Adi Lila study is very important. Because without knowing this philosophy, we can't jump into the pastimes of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Just like first we understand Bhagavad Gita, then Bhagavatam. First philosophy of Krishna, then pastimes of Krishna. Similarly, philosophy of Chaitanya, then pastimes of Chaitanya. And what is pastimes of Chaitanya? Pastimes of Chaitanya is also philosophy of Chaitanya. Rup Shiksha, Sanatan Shiksha. Yes, Sannyas Shiksha, which he gave to Raghunath Das Goswami. Yes, that is. So now the next 3 verses, they are offering obeisances so that we understand the 3 subject matters of the Veda. The first subject matter of the Veda is called Sambandha Jnana. And that Sambandha Jnana can be only understood if we worship the Sambandha deity who is called as Madana Mohan. Our Sambandha in this material world is with Madan. Madan means Cupid, lust. On the other hand, Krishna enchants the Cupid. That's why he's called as Madana Mohan. So we are maddened by Madan. So we should be Madan Mohan. Madan Mohan. So Madan ko bhi mohit karta hai. So his pranati mantra is here. We will recite this. Jayatam surato pangor mama manda mater gati mat sarvasva padambojo radha madana mohanam. So first, in order to understand Sambandha Gyan, you have to worship to Sambandha deities. Jayatam. That means Jai Ho. Kiski? Suratau. Suratau. Ratau is actually the congruent Rati. We say that. In this material world, there is Rati. Kama and Rati. Kama is lust, and Kama's wife is called as Rati, means attraction. But Surat, this is proper Rat, this is not Kurati. This is Suratau. Suratau of what? That conjugal love, that merciful people, the couple, the merciful couple ka. For whom? Kyun mang rahe ho mercy? Pango. I am Pangu. Pangu means what? Actually, Pangu means handicapped. A handicapped person is called Pangu. Cannot walk, cannot do anything independently. He's called Pangu. Yes, Pangu. Pangu, that's what we say, na? we say that at the end, Shloka we recite, na? Mukam karoti vachalam. Mukam means a mute fellow. Cannot speak. Vachalam, he will do nice poetry. Pangum langayate girim. A lame person can climb over mountain. Yes, Mount Everest also. Yat kripa tamaham. If you have the mercy of tamaham vande Shri Gurum Dinatari. So we have the mercy of Guru. This is possible. We said now. Like that. So first of all, we are exhibiting our disqualification. Hum jo kaun hai? Hum pango. Mama mande. The next one is Mama mandamatir gati. See, I am mandamati. Means I am fool. I can't understand so easily. See, I'm physically also incapable. I'm mentally also incapable. So both way, I'm physically handicapped, mentally challenged. Kaun? Hum log hi, we. Unless we think like this, we will not get mercy of Madan Mohan. Yes, Mama Manda Gati. So you become my Gati. You have Rati and you become my Gati. That means you become my destination. Mat Sarvasva. Yes, you become my everything. Mat Sarvasva. Padamboja, especially the lotus feet. Their lotus feet should be my everything. Mat Sarvasva Padamboja. Pada Ambujo. The lotus-like feet. Who's Radha Madana Mohanam. So let their lotus feet be my everything. Yes. So that is the prayer which is offered to Shri Shri Radha Madan Mohan. Sambandha. Okay. After establishing Sambandha, what you do? The moment one understands one is student, one will study. Correct? One is student, one will study. One recognizes one is employee, one will do service. Similarly, now we realize we have Sambandha not with Maya. We have Sambandha with Krishna. Then what we do? Abhideya. So Abhideya deities are Radha, Shri Shri Radha, Govinda. So Divyat Vrindaranyak Kalpadrumadaha Shrimad Ratnagara Simhasanasto Shrimad Radha Shrila Govinda Devo Preshta Libhi Sevyamano Smarami. I'll just end with two more verses. We'll just finish Madan of the Abhideya and Prayojan and we'll conclude. Okay. Divyat. Divyat means jo diva. Diva means light. So Divyat. It's not Divya, it's Divyat. Vrinda Aranya. That means the forest of Vrindavan. Kalpadrumadaha Adaha. That means Kalpadruma Adaha means underneath. Adaha means underneath. Adaha Shakam we say na. So Kalpadrumadaha. Druma means tree. Kalpa means which fulfills desires. So underneath a desiring fulfilling tree of Vrindavan, in the Vrindavan forest, Divyat, shining, resplendent is what? Shrimad, very beautiful. Ratnagara, that means there is a temple of Ratnas, all pearls, Navaratnas. Yes. Simhasanasto. And in that there is a Simhasan. There who are sitting? Shrimad Radha, the beautiful Radharani, and Srila Govinda Deva, the beautiful Radha Govinda Deva. They are sitting there. So, Preshtalidhi. Preshtha means very, very dear. Preshtali means it's a congregation of dear devotees. They are wonderful confidential devotees. Lalita, Shaka, Tulega, Tunga Vidya, Chitra, Champaklata, they all. So they are Preshtalidhi, savior. They are all serving the divine couple. Smarami. Let me remember that scene. Got it? You all could visualize this? It was very nice visual. Huh? So what all would we see? Divya. It's so attractive. So we go near. Shining, it is resplendent. Divyat. Where? Vrindaranga, in Vrindavan. Kalpadruma Adav. Beneath a desiring fulfilling tree. Desire fulfilling tree. Kalpadruma Adav. In that, Shri, then there is what? Yes, Srimad Ratnagar. Karagar means what? Prison. But this is Ratnagar. There is jewelry. Wonderful jewelka temple. Simhasanasto. There is a Simhasan. There is a Asan. I am sitting on Vyasasana. So there's an Asan, Simhasan. Simhasanasto. They both are sitting. Yes. Who? Shrimad Radha. Beautiful Radharani. And Srila Govinda Deva. Govinda Dev. Preshthalibihi. There are so many alibihi means many multitudes of confidential associates. Gopis. What they are doing? They are doing seva. So let me remember this wonderful scene. Smarami. This is Govinda Deva. Kyunki wo seva ka hai. He's a Abhideya. Abhideya is what? Service. Correct? That is the process to achieve Sambandha. And what is your experience after reviving the Sambandha? That experience is called Prayojana, which means you will also engage in such service. Rasa. So that is Shri Shri Radha Gopinath. So Shri Shri Radha Gopinath is the what deity? Prayojana deities. Shriman Rasarasarambhi Vamsi Vata Tatastitah Karshan Veno Svane Gopi Gopinata Shriye Stunaha. So what is being said? So there is beautiful Rasa dance. Shriman, the most beautiful. Shriman means very beautiful. The respectable person also is called Shriman. We had Shriman before. So Shriman means very beautiful. जिसके बाद श्रीमत, श्री पूरा है. Shriman Rasa Rasa Arambhi. Arambhi means to begin. So he is the one who started this Rasa Lila. Yes, Rasa Lila, the dance of the mellows. Yes, where? Vamsi Vatka Tat. There is Vamsi Vata. Uska Tata. Stita hai. He is standing. And what is he doing? Karshan. He is attracting everyone. Come here. Adhar aa jao. Sab log. Just like we are trying to attract everyone to Bhakti Yoga Club. Please come here to Bhakti Yoga Club. Aiye. Bhakti kijiye. So like that. So he is also attract. Karshan. Krishna kya karega? Krishna Karshan hi karega na. Attract karega. How? Especially through his Venu. With his flute. Karshan Venu. Swanai. Matlab uska swar. Karshan Venu Swanai. From the swaras of the Venu. Especially who get attracted? Gopihi. The cowherd girls. So Krishna knows which note to play to attract whom. So when Krishna plays the fifth note, all gopis get attracted. Krishna plays the fourth note, all cows get attracted. When Krishna plays the eighth note, Radharani gets attracted. So one note he has kept for everyone. Ek ek sur lakha hai. So fifth note means all the gopis come. And that is why he is called as Gopinathaya. They all understand he is our Nath. He is our master. So Gopinathaya Shriye Astu. Please give your blessings. Shriye Astu Naha. To me. To me, please give blessings. So today what did we stop here? What did we discuss today? Today we revised what we discussed previously. The first two shlokas represent what? Namaskar. The third shloka was to Nirdesha. The fourth shloka, Ashirvada. The Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has come to give the Madhuri Bhakti. That is Ashirvada. Then fourth shloka also gives what? The external, three external reasons why Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appeared. Just like Krishna has three external reasons, Mahaprabhu also has external reasons. And fifth and sixth shloka gives the internal reasons. Yes, it all dealt with Radha, Radha, Radha. I want to understand this girl Radha. I want to understand her devotion. I want to understand what is her experience in the heart. I want to know what it takes to be a devotee. Radha Bhava Duti. So he stole and he came. That was fifth and sixth. Then 7, 8, 9, 10, 11th. These 5 shloka glorify Nithyananda Ram. Actually, it is said that Shri Balarama Gosai Mula Sankarshana Panchadeha Kare Dhari Kare Na Krishnera Vividha Sevana. So he takes 5 bodies. What are those? Mahasankarshan, Karanodakshai Vishnu, Garbhodakshai Vishnu, Shirodakshai Vishnu and Sheshnath. ऐसे 5 expansion देखिए. So one shloka glorifies one expansion. Of course, one shloka glorifies 2. Shirodakshai and our Sheshnag are together. So these 5 personalities he becomes who? Nithyananda Prabhu. For what? To serve. And then what? Advaita Acharya. So he's told that who is he? He is the avatar of Mahavishnu. Karanodaka avatar. And he's called, then why is he called Advaita Acharya? He is Advaita because he is Hari. Advaita. He's Hari only. That's why he's Advaita. And Acharya because he will preach Bhakti. That's why he's Acharya. One who teaches is Acharya. That's why he's Advaita Acharya. So this is token number 12 and 13. Then 14 slokas spoke about Panchatattva. So we understood who are Panchatattvatmakam Krishnam Bhakta Swarupa Chaitanya. Panchatattvatmakam Krishnam Bhakta Rupa. Bhakta Rupa is Krishna. Swarupakam is Nithyananda. Bhakta Avataram is Advaita. Bhakta Akhyam is Srivas Thakur. Namami Bhakta Shaktikam Gadadhar Pandit. So 5 of them are there. Yes, so 5 of them. 1 minute, there is a mistake. Bhakta Rupa is Srivas Thakur. Bhakta Akhyam is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He's called as a Bhakta. Bhakta Rupa is Srivas. I'm quite sure. Yeah, we'll read in purport also. Bhakta Rupa, Bhakta Akhyam. So these are all what confusing. It's correct. Bhakta Rupa is Srivas, Bhakta Akhyam is Chaitanya. Yeah, I've read. So Panch Tattva 14. Then 15, 16, 17 are what? They are our respectful obeisances to Madan Mohan, Sambandha deity, Govind, Abhideya deity, and Gopinath, Prayojan deity. Ras. The Ras is the Prayojan. The ultimate goal of Gaudiya Vaishnavas is to enter into Raja Bhakti in the mood of Gopis of Vrindavan, especially Srimati Radharani. That's the goal. Shaktas are who worship Shakti, Durga. Yes. Shaivites are those who worship Shiva. Vaishnavas are those who worship Vishnu. Krishnites are those who worship Krishna. And we are what? We are Gaudiya. We worship Srimati Radharani actually. Yes. We are Bhakti. Our whole philosophy is we are devotees of Srimati Radharani. And because she worships Krishna, that's why we worship Krishna also. We are devotees of Srimati Radharani. We are Gaudiyas. Okay. Nice. Thank you all very much. And I'm really sorry I took 9 minutes overtime. So sorry. I didn't see the time. Next time I'll end on. So next class, what we will study, I'll explain that. So next class onwards, what we are going to be doing is now we have done the Mangalacharan. Yeah. So after then once again there is a summary. There's one more summary of this Mangalacharan coming up. And after that happens, there is a request to the readers. Because it's a long journey. There's some preparation of consciousness that Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami does. And we will read that. Then there is the first sloka. This whole chapter. What is the name of this chapter? The Spiritual Masters. Why? Because this chapter is dedicated to Guru. Vande Guru. That's it. So that is the only part that we are going to be studying. All right. Thank you all. We'll officially end. I am available for questions. Thank you all very much. Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Shri Chaitanya Charitamrta ki jai. Shri Krishnadas Kaviraj Pad ki jai. Go Prema. Thank you all very much. I'm sorry for going over time. I request the team also to end the YouTube stream.